All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Ash, and I'm going to be the host today for 30 days of content in 60 minutes. Now, when I posted this training originally, I first thought, I was like, you know what? I'm going to just go in here and give you guys content. But then I realized, you ever hear that saying, you know, you give them a fish, you feed them for a day, teach them how to fish, and you feed them for a lifetime? Remember that? Like, wow, I'm so old, right? Um, so I figured, why don't I teach you guys how to do the content yourself? Within an hour, you should be able to pull up all of this content, get it set up so you can just schedule it. And then next month, you already know what to do. Sound good? So we're going to be going over quite a bit of different types of posts that we're going to do. I'm going to give you guys a calendar so you can put all of your planning on it. And I'm also going to give you a different kind of goodie tonight. Okay, I come bearing gifts today. So I'm going to be giving you guys different things that you can use for your monthly planning. And we're also going to plan our content. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, before I get started, with all of my trainings, I like to introduce myself because I do invite the entire Evolution family. So if you are new here, I want to welcome you. My name is Ash. I have been with Archer and Evolution for 3 years. I will hit my 3 years on June 22nd. And I've served proudly as a presenter, a leader, a travel and mentorship trainer. I specialize in marketing, mentoring, group getaways, and destination weddings. And I'm very passionate about learning new niches and exploring fresh ways to market them. So if you guys ever need help, support, or guidance, you guys know that you can reach out to me and I will gladly assist you on how I can. And a normal question I always get before I start my training is, where is the recording posted? So my YouTube channel did change, okay? Because I'm going to be incorporating mentor trainings, travel trainings, and my business into one. So my YouTube channel now is the same link, same everything, but it's now known as Ash Knows Travel. So I will post the recording there, right here at the bottom, Ash Knows Travel. I'll post the recording there tonight after we are done. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe so that you guys can get, the updates. We do have 2 more trainings this month. Next training, I believe I'm doing one that's breakdown of ChatGPT because people are scared to use that. And that is one of the most strongest tools that you can have as a travel advisor. So I'm going to teach you guys ChatGPT next week, I believe. And then the week after that, we're going to do inquiry to income. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do the sell, like the entire sell from beginning to end. So we have a lot of learning to go over this month, but let's go ahead and plan our content so we can start getting more clients. So tonight, like I said, I'm going to talk about the tools we're going to use, the different post types that you can have, the times in the post. We're going to set all of that up. We're going to actually set up the calendar itself. And then I'm going to teach you guys how to create the content and then the scheduling process. And then I'm going to just give you different tips and tricks to make it as easy as possible. So first thing I'm going to give you guys is a calendar that looks like this. I'm going to get out of here for a second and go get that calendar real quick for you. So this calendar is bare right now, okay? But we are going to have it filled by the time we're done with this. So let me do template link. Everybody should have Canva. If you don't have Canva, use this time while I'm talking to download it. But I'm pretty sure 90% of you know what Canva is at this point. You do not need the paid version. We are using the free version. All you need to do is click that link right there, and it will open directly into your Canva. If it doesn't work, I don't care what calendar you use, but I highly recommend using some sort of calendar because it's making it really easy to just organize and look at. And that's what we're going to be filling out tonight. Okay. So if you want to write the dates down or however you want to do it, I don't care. But there's your calendar. Is everybody able to open that? Is anybody having any issues before I continue? Are we all good? Just put yes in the chat for me. Yes. Yeah. There's 43 of you, so good. All right. So we're going to edit this calendar as we go along. So I'm going to leave it open so I can talk to you guys about it. But I also have pictures of it already done. so you guys know what it will look like at the end. All right, so let's get started. Oh, I closed down my presentation. All right. So tonight, like I said, the tools we're going to use, obviously, we're going to use ChatGPT. Do not have to have the paid version of it because we're only going to be asking ChatGPT basically 4 to 5 questions. So you can do that without exhausting the tools. We're going to ask them the correct way so we get the exact post that we need to fill our content and not have to change it 5,000 times. All right. You do need some kind of photo, video setup, right? We all know by now what grabs our attention: videos, photos, graphics in general. So I prefer to use Pexels for this scenario. Pexels is great for free content, and it has videos, not just photos. And a lot of the videos have sounds, and they do very well on my Instagram and even on my YouTube. So I love Pexels. I don't have to alter it. It just goes straight to it. Now, TikTok, no, but Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube works great. The edible calendar, I already gave that to you guys. And then I also have the goodie. Like, I didn't even mean to put the goodie up front. I'm going to give you guys the deals from the suppliers. I went ahead and did the homework for you guys for this month. And I went through most of our vendors. Are there more deals? Absolutely. Did I find them? Probably not. But I got at least 14 or 15 of them so you guys can get started. So all you have to do is copy and paste it into ChatGPT. Don't y'all love me? Look at, I did all the work for you. Now, course, at the end, you're going to have some kind of scheduling process. So I don't want to sit here and tell you have to use a certain system for scheduling. Meta Business Suite is also automatically going to do Facebook and Instagram, right? So you can use that one. I personally use Deliverit. Deliverit is I believe it's $15 a month is what I pay, but I use it because I can post for the entire month. So I can have it repeat my content each week. So I honestly, do I suggest that one? Yes. Do you have to have it? Absolutely not. But it saves time. So any scheduler, honestly, that you want to use, that you prefer, whatever you pay for or don't pay for, it doesn't matter. You just need to be able to find a way to schedule it. Or if you want, post it throughout the day, however you want to do it. Okay. That part is going to be up to you. Now, we're going to get into the actual calendar part. So I need everybody to either get a pen and paper or get something that you can write down. And when you do that, I want you to just say, I got it. Because we're going to have to take some notes on how to figure out what we're going to do with our calendar. So everybody get some pen and paper or get notes in your hand. I don't care, on your phone, whatever you want to do. Got it? Good to go? Good. Got it. I need, yep. All right. Here we go. Come on. All right. Nice. So there's a lot of you in here. Obviously, that'll take us. Don't expect all of you, but we got it. All right. So what we're going to do first, we're going to set up this entire process to make it easy as possible. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to choose the post. Oh, you want me to post the link for Canva? Okay, hold on, Katie. Katie, 1 second. I got to scroll up. That's probably why, huh? It probably got buried in there. There you go. There you go. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose, I have like 5 slides of just suggested things that you guys can pick. I'm not going to tell you what content that you have to have because I want you to do something that you are comfortable with. I don't want you to feel awkward when you're posting it. I want you to be confident because if somebody asks you about it, you need to know what they're talking about. Okay. So I suggest doing at least 4 to 6 different posts. It's really going to depend on how many times that you want to post a day. But when we get to that slide, there's going to be 1 or 2 that you don't like. You're like, I don't want to do that one. So I want you to have options. So let's choose at least 4 to 6. I already want you to write one down though. Okay. The first one that you're going to do, regardless of what you put on there, are deals. And by deals, I mean like flyers, the supplier deals is what I'm talking about. You know how ALGV, whatever, I can't never say that right, but the vacations one, they give us like these flyers. Okay, I have those for you guys, and I want you to use them because they get me a lot of hits when I start talking about them. So First one automatically is going to be deals. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the next slide. So these are from my last training that I did. It's the travel post that you should be posting. I took them from here because why? They work, right? So we're going to go in and I want you guys to take a look at this and I want you to pick at least one or two off of here and write it down. When you're done, let me know. You don't have to choose right now what you're going to post. I just want you to pick ones that you feel comfortable with and write them down. So let me know when you're done. Oh, wait. Now, supplier deals is on there, so we already got that one. Mock booking flyers are easy to do. You guys can do those. Before and after, one of my favorites is Why Book With Me. I love that one. I automatically do Why Book With Me at least every day, probably, honestly. Point of views can be multiple things. You can do just random destinations, like a point of view, I woke up in Italy, you know, point of view, I woke up in Ireland. You can get a video off of CapCut or Pexels with that. Destination teasers. Maybe you can do like a where to go Wednesday. Okay, we've got theme days coming up in the next slide. So reels, short videos, resort tours, lifestyle upgrades after booking through you. I do a lot of those too. Like point of view, you booked your trip through me, and then I do some dramatic vacation. Okay. All right, I got 7 people so far that are done, but there's 51 of you, so I'm gonna wait. Just let me know. Okay. What else we got on here? Mock bookings and the supplier deals, they kind of go hand in hand. And you can have ChatGPT make several different versions of this. Okay. But in general, I kind of like to just base it off the supplier deals so I can have a repeat content and not have to come up with mock booking prices repeatedly, right? All right, so I've got about almost half of you. Everybody good? Does anybody need me to wait? I'm going to the next slide. I can go back if you want, screenshot it. I don't care. Screenshot the slide. My face ain't on it. Go ahead. Let me open this chat box. All right, why book with me? Right? Yeah. All right. What do you mean by transformation post? So before and after you go on vacation, transformation would be like same thing like a lifestyle upgrade after booking. Wow, I spelled that wrong. No, you're fine. So you're a few minutes late. Hold on one second. Let me post this back down. Here's the calendar that we're using, Sheila. And right now we're just picking out post, okay? So it can mean several different things, and you can ask ChatGPT because this actually came directly from ChatGPT. But for me, it would be something like you booked through me, and now this is what your life is like, or your camera roll after you booked your vacation with me, something like that. So transforming after booking with you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next one. Just screenshot this real quick. Okay. You're welcome. All right. Let's go to the next one. So personal travel content, you can do you on vacation. You can do behind the scenes of a travel advisor. I used to do these posts a long time ago, and they help a lot. So it's kind of like a why to book with me, but in the same sense of, hey, I just booked this trip, and this is what I did for my clients. Let me explain how I helped my clients. Let me tell you what I did for my clients. Why does that work? Why? Because you're showing them how you care and they want to book with somebody who cares. So you can do that. We can do behind the scenes of your actual trips too, if you want. Client testimonials or book to this post. Sometimes, okay, you can speak it into existence. If you're booking, great. If you're not, they don't know that. I just booked this Carnival cruise. If you're looking to go on Carnival, check it out. Something, okay? All right. Screenshots, review graphics, thank you notes, anything like that. Countdown and flash sales. So a lot of you guys will see, like right now, Royal Caribbean has a sale. No, their sale ended yesterday. Right now, MSC has a flash sale that ends on June 9th. But the only problem with the flash sales is that it's not repeat content. Okay? Everybody got 2 from here? Or at least 1? We got it? Are we good? Can I move on? Everybody screenshot this if you want. All right. Yeah. Okay. I think I got enough of you. If not, just tell me, I'll go back. All right, one more. So well, actually, I have like four. I think I have two more. It goes to 16. So travel tips. Did you know? Travel Tip Thursday is one of my big ones. I get a lot of views from Travel Tip Thursday, and I just asked ChatGPT what's a good travel tip. Another one that I like lately, guys, too, that you might want to do is travel myths, like facts and myths. Like Fact Friday is what they say, but people like to know facts and myths about travel. So you can ask ChatGPT about that one. Where to go to Wednesday, I do use that one. And I always feature some weird destination that people don't know about. That's cool. Interactive post. So interactive post, I only suggest doing that if you actually have engagement. Don't set yourself up for sadness. Okay. So I seriously mean that because it depresses me when I don't get engagement on an engaging post. So wait till you get that travel tips or trivia on Tuesday. Yeah, that's nice. Make sure you start getting that actual engagement, which you will when you start posting like this, you will. And when you get it, then start asking questions, okay? You can do polls. I set myself up all the time. Same, Jeanette. Like I'll get like 8,000 views and I'm like, all right, let's go, and then they'll be like silence. So I'm like, what the all right, fine. And honestly, it's not even that I find myself scrolling against like past engagement posts all the time. So it's not intentional. It's just we're lazy and we're just scrolling. It's just we don't feel like doing it. I get it. This or that works really great if you're doing like a cruise or an all-inclusive, right? Or I don't know, just types of travel, I guess. Okay. Is everybody good? Screenshot this. Can we go? We're going? All right, let's go. Yeah. Everybody good? Yes. Yeah, go. She said, Penny's like, go. All right, Penny. Penny's yelling at me. All right. Inspirational travel post quotes. Now, I actually like these. People, if you have an Instagram, they like inspirational travel quotes. And you could put one of those little videos of like a lady walking around in the middle of nowhere, like traveling or something, and they eat that up. So feel free to do that. Okay. You can put a dramatic background. You can even use CapCut if you don't want to use Pexels. CapCut makes really good videos. You can slap a CapCut crazy like travel video behind it. Okay. Point of view travel post. It's the same thing as before, but it just posted twice. So if you want to choose something like that, and then the deal flyers with real perks. So if you go inside of like Vacation Express, right? Have you ever seen a Vacation Express? It'll say like 249 if you fly out of whatever cities to go to Cancun, and then it'll be like kids free. And I can show you later on, but I get my Vacation Express. I do these kind of deals here. Okay. You're not going for just supplier deals right here. You're doing the perks. So these are like showing that you get perks is what that's really going to be. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to go to the next one. If you're not good, just tell me. But oh, that's it. That's all I have. Okay. Now, if you find something outside of this that you want to post later on, that's okay. I'm just giving you a rough idea of what I do. Okay. I switch it up between 4 to 6 of these posts. I'm really trying to up my post game because I'm getting amazing views right now. And the worst thing that you can do is just stop. Like if when you get up that and you're climbing up the mountain and you're about to hit that peak, that's when everybody stops. So I'm pushing it hard. So 4 to 6 is great. If you're not like that there, you like that, not that there, sorry. If you're not that confident and you don't want to do that many, then do 2 or 3, whatever. Okay, whatever fits you. So let's go to the next part. Has everybody got theirs? Yes, consistency. Um, oh no, it's okay, Katie. Katie, I'm going to be posting this on my YouTube channel. It is Ash Knows Travel. Okay. All right. So everybody's got their 4 to 6. I got Chris, Penny, Tara. You're welcome, Katie. All right, so now we know what we're posting. Now we need to talk about when we're posting. So, thank you, Kat. All right, so let's decide how often you want to post and when. So, on that same piece of paper, on your same set of notes, I want you to ask yourself, how confident and what I mean by confident, I mean like you have to tell yourself, I'm going to do this, okay? Because when you start doing this, you're going to get a lot of views, and I don't want you to ruin it. So, how sure are you that you're going to post for 1 time, 2 times, 3 times? Okay. On average, people post 3 times a day. That's normal. If you're advanced, it's going to be 4 to 6 times a day. If you're not that advanced and you're a beginner, it might be 1 or 2. That's okay. But I want you to write it down. Okay. And then on top of that, I want you to pick the times that you're going to post. So let's talk about this. Yeah, you can, but I would suggest putting it in the calendar first and then applying it to the scheduler, because that scheduler is just going to give you new posts and it's going to let you pick on a calendar, but you're not going to be able to see the whole calendar. So you're going to confuse yourself. I just spit like, so I do all of this myself every month, but I do it at the end of the month, right before the month starts, right? And I would drive myself crazy if I just based it off of one little scheduler. So we're going to do it in the actual calendar in a second too. So I think that's probably what you're referring to, but either way, we'll do it in a second. So what times will you post? I want you guys to pick consecutive times. Now, I'm going to tell you about the times and how this works. I have done a lot of social media training. Okay. I've looked at it all. I've even paid $500 to learn more about it. It was great. And that's why I'm so successful. Right. And here I am passing on the knowledge. But how it works with social media, guys, think about the times that when you're on your phone. So in the morning, we go on our phone when we first wake up, right? We're scrolling in our bed. We're getting up, we're drinking our coffee, we're getting on that Instagram, we're scrolling. That's the first time. Then we're getting ready and we're doing work. So from about 9 to about 11, we're working, sometimes scrolling. And then 12 p.m., there we go. Look, she's paying attention. Look, Brianna's already got it. Look, so 12 p.m. Now we're eating lunch, right? Okay. And then when do we get off work? About 5, 6 o'clock. Now I'm not talking about us because we work from home, but I'm talking about everybody else in the world. So 5 to 6 o'clock, we are feeding dinner, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're relaxing. We're back on our phones, right? So we all know these variances, right? So I personally like to post anywhere from 8 to 11. Then I break it up and I do 1 to 3. And then I'm going to break it up again and do 3 to 5. Anytime between that. And I'm going to tell you why. Your news feed is not ever the exact time somebody's posting. Normally, you are looking at something that has been posted within the hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So if I post in that window, you're still going to see it, right? Now, on top of that, we're also having Branch Up and Ralio posting between us. So take a look at your times for your Branch Up and Ralio so you're not posting back to back, okay? But you're going to see something because I'm already posting, and then you're going to see it again. So we're done. We're hitting these people back and back and back and back, right? So everybody's putting their times in there. That's great. 10 a.m., 1 p.m. Now, I'm going to tell you something about 7 p.m. real quick, Jeanette. Try 7 p.m., but I have learned anything that is after about 6 p.m. doesn't, like after 6, like 7, 8, 9, 10, it doesn't do very well. I don't know why, but it doesn't hit as differently. Try it though, because it might work differently for your audience. Your audience might be available at that time. Excuse me. So try it for a month, and then if it doesn't work, switch it up. Okay. So, and Instagram and Facebook will sometimes tell you when your audience are going to be most active. So you can use that too. Okay. All right. So everybody has their times and dates picked. Yes. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now we're good. We're going to keep going. Now let's fill those slots. Okay. So I'm going to go to the calendar in a second, but this is how I do it. So this is an example. Okay, this isn't mine. It's kind of like mine, but mine's way detailed, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But here is an example of how it should look. You're gonna notice something about it. I'm only doing how many days? 7. I'm only doing 1 week worth of content. Now, obviously, you guys are gonna start on Friday and then do Saturday, Sunday, etc. Okay. Now, I only do 7 days of content because around here, we like to what? Reuse our content. It's okay if you post this here and you post it here. By the time we get down back here, this is not going to even remotely show close to that. You can use the same content. Now, let me explain. So if I decide to do a travel quote on this day, you could actually technically do the same travel quote all the way through. Nobody's going to see that. It's going to be too far spaced out. Okay. Fact Friday, if you want to do the same fact every Friday, you can. Maybe you want to do, I don't know, the same. I mean, I'm just giving you guys examples. Okay. The reason I'm saying this is because I don't want you to be like stressed out with, you know, what am I going to put every day? What am I going to put this day? That's what we're trying to avoid here. So for a lot of it, I do why book with me. If I do a why book with me, I'll carry it across. So I'm doing one here and here, right? And they're the same. So I'm going to pick 2 different ones. So I would just ask ChatGPT how to do that. Okay. So do we all see where I'm going with this? Do we all see how I'm doing this here? Okay. All right. We're still putting tip Tuesday. Okay. We're still putting times. So let's go ahead now and we're going to go edit our calendars and we're going to start filling it out. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So we have 4 to 6 posts that we're doing, right? Everybody's good? Let's go edit our calendars now. Get out of here. All right. So, go away. All right. So you're going to probably, I think you guys shouldn't be able to see what I'm writing, but if you do, make a copy of it. I don't think you should. I think we all should have blank calendars. If you see what I'm writing, just let me know and then I'll go in. So what I want you guys to do is take here, text box, add a text box, but I want you to click this one right here. Add a little bit of a body text. All right. And then we're going to make it even smaller. We're going to do let's just do 10. All right. Now we're on Friday here. And then I want you to put your time. So 8 a.m. Somebody give me theirs. Somebody, Penny, what was yours? Let me see. Penny was 10 a.m., 12 p.m., and 4 p.m. And then what was Penny gonna post? Oh, thank you. 10, 12, and 4. All right. What were you gonna post on those times? Now, one of them has to be a supplier's deal. And then I want you to pick 2 different ones. So the reason why we pick 4 to 6, let me explain. If you get tired of sharing the same content over and over, you can do, for the first 2 weeks, you can do travel quotes. And then next week, you can go in and do, travel tips. Does that make sense to you guys? Do we all understand? If you don't, let me know. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Making sure. All right. So you're gonna come in here, and I don't know if Penny is typing, but I'm just gonna make some stuff up for time's sake. Make sense? Supplier. Oh, thank you. All right. So she wants to do supplier's deal, why book with me, and a mock booking. Now, Penny, I'm gonna tell you the mock booking part is gonna be hard for you because you're gonna have to come up with a mock booking every time. So I would try to do something different because the supplier's deal is going to be sufficient enough for your mock booking. Do you have another one that you could choose? Yeah, we are, Brittany. Hold on. If you need the calendar, I can give it to you. And I'm recording this, guys. So if you missed the front part, then you can just come back and watch it, okay? Okay. Okay, Brianna, a good morning travel inspiration. I like that. 12 is interactive, okay. And then 5 is a mock booking or a reel. That's good. I like those. I woke up in travel tips. All right, I can work with that. All right, so we're gonna do suppliers, deal, why book with me, and then travel tips. And then we're gonna do 10, 12, and 4. All right, let me close out the chat real quick so I can write this. 10, and then I'm gonna put this in caps. And then we did, let's just say, why book with me here. Okay, and then we're gonna do 12 p.m. We're gonna do supplier deals. Okay, and then you said 4 p.m. I think, and then that's gonna be travel tips. Okay, so now that we know that's what we're gonna post, let's build that out for 7 days. So we can ask ChatGPT to give us this for 7 days. Now, all you have to do is you click on this right here and hit this little plus sign. You can carry this thing all the way through. And then let's just say later on you decide, you know what, on Sundays, I want to add in this or add in that. You guys already have this built, so you can just alter it as you go. You don't have to use exactly what I'm saying tonight. I'm just giving you an idea of how to do it. Okay. So let's just say that's what she wanted to do for the next 7 days. Now, technically, she could carry it all the way through and do it every day if she wanted to. But if that's too much for her, she at least has 3 posts going consistently for the next week. Now, I suggest planning at least 2 weeks out so you don't drive yourself crazy. But a lot of people can do within a week. Okay. So now we have this going. This is going to be on top of Branch Up and Ralio. So if she does 3 extra posts a day on top of Branch Up and Ralio, which post to consistently probably about 9 posts altogether a day, how many is she going to have? 9, 10, 11, 12, like 12 posts a day going to her account. Do you think that's going to help her significantly when it comes to getting clients? Absolutely. She's about to grow her reach to a whole nother level because on top of the supplier deals that are already posting by Branch Up, she now has personalization on it because she's telling them why to book with her. She's giving out her own deals on top of Branch Up and Ralio, and she's giving them tips. So she's coming off as an expert and she's giving them a reason to trust her. So this is great. I love this. How? Okay, hold on, Sheila. Um, oh, I got you. We're gonna do flyers in a little bit. So I have flyers for you. You don't have to worry. All right. So does everybody understand how I did this? Is everybody comfortable doing this? Okay, this is just half of the training. This isn't the whole training. I need the understanding of this part because this part you're gonna have to kind of do on your own because you want to personalize it, right? You don't really want to copy anybody directly because you want to make it personal. So, all right, now we're gonna move on to the other part. Now we know how to set up the plus part again. Wait, what? Show the plus part? Oh, this like how to make it like right here to make it grow? Is that what you mean? Hit that duplicate button and it will go, yep, just hit it and then you can drag it to wherever you want. Yep. All right. So now we're going to move on to the next step. Now, I normally do this about 5 days before the new month. I will sit down, I will pull up a calendar. I made this calendar myself for something else, but I just use it anyways. And then I'm going to write down what I want to post. And then in the next few days, I sit down and I plan it out as I go. I do not sit here and schedule 30 days of content and like exactly like right then and there. You're going to drive yourself crazy. So we're going to prepare to do this. Okay. Now, next thing, what we got the part, how to plan it. Now we need to get the actual content, right? So now to create the actual content, like I even wrote it in there for myself. That's a great idea. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to use ChatGPT to make the post. And I'm going to show you guys how I do that. Then we're going to go in and we're going to grab photos and videos. Now, are we going to be able to do all of that tonight? Probably not. But I want to show you guys how to do it so that when you're ready to do it, you know what to do. Okay. Now, when it comes to grabbing the photos and videos, I always look at the post. If I see that the post is something that's close to it, like if it's talking about cruises, then I will just search cruise and then I will pick something from Pexels or CapCut. Okay. Pexels and CapCut are also apps. So if you want to schedule it from your phone, you can download them as apps and use them from your phone. And then Meta Business Suite is the scheduler that most people use that is free if you don't want to pay for one. And that is also an app that you can have on your phone and it will post automatically to Facebook and Instagram for you. All right. So after we grab that, this is exactly how it kind of works with the final product. So this is my actual calendar, and I'm going to show you guys how we do this in a second. But I want to show you an example of what your final product can look like. Now, this is through Deliver It. This is a service that I use, but you guys can have it set up to where, like, how mine works is 8 a.m. or why book with me. Okay. Every day I do a why book with me, and I only do 7 days worth. So I would have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right here. After this, it repeats. So every Thursday, it's going to be the same why book with me. Okay. And then at 10 a.m., I have supplier deals, which I'm going to give you guys in a second. These supplier deals, I'm going to show you all content, okay? But I'm just playing this part. The supplier deals are going to be from the content that I grabbed from like Vax and, cruise lines, etc. Okay. At 1 o'clock, I do travel tips every day. And then even on Thursday, I make videos because I'm crazy. But here I do travel tips. All right. And then at 2 o'clock, I do another supplier deal. And then you can see there's two more posts. And I actually make two more posts that go from like 4 and 5. Now, I have been doing this for months. Okay. So I am very advanced. I do this for a reason because I like the maximum exposure. I don't expect any of you to do it, but I want to show you what you can do. Okay. So this is kind of max capacity for me. This is 6 posts a day on top of Branch Up's and Ralio's 9 posts. So on average, I get about from 8,000 to 9,000 views a day when it comes to stuff like this. Not directly on the post, but in general, like when it tells you how many views you're getting, that's what it's at because I'm posting so much. So I'm showing up on everybody's For You page because I'm always there. So let's go into how I do this part. So get out of here. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to ChatGPT, right? Now, I do pay for ChatGPT because I use it literally for everything. Earlier, I asked it how to get rid of an ear infection because I have one. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I use it. I even use it as therapy sometimes. I just talk to them. Okay, so me and ChatGPT are best friends. So I do pay for it, but you don't have to pay for ChatGPT. You can use any service that you want. They do have a free version of this. Okay, I don't care where you ask, but that's just who I go to. What is branch up? Tara, save that. Oh, Gemini's good too. Save that question for me at the end, okay? And I will show you branch up and Ralio. All right. So real quick, it's a free service. So I want you to have it. So just remind me, okay? So let's start with. I'll show you guys mine how I do it. So docs, I go into a Google Doc and I create one every month. This month I have June travel deal post. So like I said, why book with me? So I know that at 8 a.m., based off of my calendar, that I'm going to do why book with me, right? And I just write it, why book 8 a.m. Then I'm going to go into ChatGPT. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to put for these type of things, okay? Write this. Well, you know what? I'll put it in the chat for you so you can copy it, okay? So for every post I do, I tell them automatically to give me 7 days of content. You can change that number, but always make sure you tell them the amount of content that you want. Because if you don't pay for ChatGPT, you are limited on how many times you can ask in a setting, okay? So be very precise about what you want. Now, another thing that you need to know is I post to like socials like Blue Sky, which is like an alternative, I think, to Twitter. And it has like a character limit. So make sure you know your character limits before you request this. Like for me, I don't do over 300 characters per post because I feel like they're not going to read it. So I just need to cram everything in there within 300, including my hashtags. Okay. So every post, we need what did I, oh crap, I forgot. What was the first thing I said? Um, we need, oh, the amount of post, okay? And then we need amount of characters, all right? And then you want to have, every post needs to have a headline. And you want to make sure that there's no bold font. Listen, I'm giving you guys the tea right now, okay? No bold font. And I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm typing it. No bold font. And then on top of that, you want to have, let's do a catchy headline. All right. And then you're going to want to have hashtags at the end. And you could even put that are related. All right. And then on top of that, you can put like, I'll just put that in the chat for you. But on top of that, you can go into deeper like requirements of whatever you're asking it to do. But that is the bare minimum of what you want to ask ChatGPT. So I have here, I just asked it. Now I have been talking to my ChatGPT for a very long time. So I can just go in at this point and tell them, oh, look, here's the deals. I can go in and just copy and paste and tell them, hey, I want this, I want that. And it will put my link in there for me and everything. Now, if you don't have it built up to that, and let's just say you're a new beginner, okay? I'm gonna make another one for you. So let's just say, Penny, you're doing why book with me. So make me 7 posts, oops, about why they should book with me. Make sure it has a catchy headline. No bold font. Now, the reason I say no bold font is because when you schedule it, and if you post it on Facebook and you include it like a video, it creates those little asterisks on the outside of it. So I tell it to always remove the bold font, just letting you know in advance. No bold font. And then make sure that it is not more than 300 characters and has hashtags. Okay, just like that. And it's going to do it. Now, what do I do with this? I would copy this at the bottom, right? So it can technically go all out and build stuff for us, but we don't need all that. I would copy it here, hit copy, and then I have my Google Doc open and I post it. Look, it's already there. They actually put the same ones, ironically. So it has my hashtags, has what I want, everything I need. Okay. Little emojis. You can put emojis in there too. It does it automatically for me. So then we have that one. And then I go back to ChatGPT. And what else does Penny have? Travel tips, right? And then I go back in there and I ask the same thing. Give me 7 travel tips for the amount of characters, amount of posts, everything. And it makes it again. That's only 2 questions, right? So I have all of these here. I copy it, paste it in my Google Doc. Then we're going to go get the supplier deals. Let's go get those supplier deals. Come here. Oh, no ducks. Look what I got for you guys. I didn't name the document. I probably should have. Whoopsies. So I went ahead for you guys. I do this myself every month. So I'll let you know. If you notice, like on my calendar, you see how it gets real dead right about here, right? It just kind of dies off at the end. So in Vax and Cruising Power, etc., most of the deals will end like on the 26th or the 27th of every month. And then for the last few days, you'll have nothing. Okay. I'm just letting you know. I will also let you know that supplier deals do not post until the day of. So you have no time to prepare. Why do they do that? I don't know. But they don't tell you the June deal until June 1st. So you just got to be ready to get on it. June 1st, right in the morning, that's when you get your supplier deals. Okay. Why? I don't know. But this is the deals that you guys can have. I will share the document for you. Yeah, you should probably name that. Thank you. Anyone with the link? Okay. If you want to edit this before you guys ask me like a billion times how some y'all are going to do this whole share thing, let me tell you. Oh, I know, right? I told you I got goodies tonight. So if you guys want to edit this, let me explain how. Right now, you are a viewer. If you want to edit it, you hit File, make a copy. Then it will become your own, okay? But what do I do with this? What is this, right? Thanks, Ash, but what is this? So what you can do is highlight this whole entire thing. It won't take the pictures, okay? You can copy the pictures yourself and just, I do. So you can have the pictures yourself, all right? And you can actually make custom flyers. I have flyers that I make myself from here. And so wait, what? So hold on. So Sheila, we're gonna take this, all right? And the flyers itself you can get from ALG Vacations, or not Vacations. It's ALGV 360. It's inside of Vax Vacation Access. Wow, that was a lot, right? Okay, I'll show you guys if I have to, but I'll show you where it's at. But the flyers, you can customize them and you can post them with them. That's what I do. I take this part right here, I cut off the bottom of it, and I post it as the deal, right? So I can't do that in ChatGPT, so I'll just come in here and I'll highlight the whole thing. And look, I got 13 pages of it for you guys. Okay. Now, these last little photos will not copy, but I'll talk about them in a second. Yes, they do come to your email too. So I'll copy that and then I come into ChatGPT. And where's my travel with Dash? Hello, June deal. Thank you. Come on. And then I will, hold on. Look at that. I literally just pasted the whole thing in there. All right, June deals. I didn't even tell it to do anything. Make sure you tell it to do something. My chat GPT knows me, so it's already used to my crap. Like it's like, all right, I know what you want. So I just pasted in here just like this, and here it goes. 14. It gave me 14, so I did 14 of them because I did the entire month. You can't post the same deals every day, right? So I did 14. So I'll do one for 2 weeks, and then I do the other half for the other 2 weeks. Okay. So Apple Vacations. Now I didn't like this. I was like, this is crap, and I told him that too. I was like, okay, but make them with the catchy title, not what the deal is. I don't tell them it's Vacation Express. Okay. I don't tell them that it's Virgin Voyages. I mean, I do, but like, I don't want to lead with like a carnival. Like, no. Okay, let me explain. Like this. Look. So summer just got sweeter. That's what I want them to know. And then we could say Apple Vacations. And you can even change this and say travel with Ash is bringing the heat. Okay. And then like I even put hashtag. And I do this for a reason because if somebody comments on it, I'm not going to remember what they're talking about. So I actually put Apple Vacations, one, so it will gain some traction because Apple Vacations is popular, and two, so I remember. Okay. So a lot of the deals in Vax are the same. They're just different suppliers. So you're going to see like Blue Skies Tours are the same as Hawaii, right? Because that's what they do. But also FunJet has the same deal for Hawaii. So I have it all set up like this. And then I come back over here. And guess what I do? I post it in here. Yay. All right. So that's my 4, right? Or that's my 3. Okay. Now I'm advanced. So I'm going to do another one. Then I come back and I tell it again. Hey, ChatGPT, make me 7 travel myth and facts. And I do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, on top of that, I know I'm not trying to scare you, I'm just giving you possibilities. I personally have blogs. You can make a free WordPress on WordPress.com. A little secret here. It's called, I didn't pay for it, it's free. And my site is called travelwithash.net, which ironically is my website, but it's written out. And then I have posts that I just come and steal. I made these on ChatGPT. I copy the links, okay? And I put them in here. And I tell ChatGPT, make me 7 blog posts about my blogs. So we have this going, okay? Now this is advanced. Oh, I did 5. I only did 5 because I do these during the week, okay? So these are a little advanced, but giving you a possibility. I like WordPress because it makes me have SEO. It makes me populate. So I like that. So now I have like 4 to 6 different posts, right? So we got the post, now we need the second part. So I'm just going to give you an example. We're just going to scroll to the top. Fast replies, real help. Something like this in Pexels is what I would use. But I honestly like to switch it up. So for Pexels, how long are the blogs? Honestly, Y'all like those blogs? I got mad comments. So these blogs, I just listen. This was some Chat GPT, okay, and then I slapped some pixel photos in there. I don't know how long they are. It's just a bunch of crap. It's just I can do a WordPress training. We can plan that for next month. But it's just crap. Like it just I don't know. Ash tip. I just try to make myself sound like an expert here. So I just Googled what's the most popular things to talk about, and then I just slap it in there and I slap some photos. Like that's totally a pixel photo, right? And then that's it. And then I put my website always at the bottom so then they can circle back to me. This is how I gain SEO for my website because yeah, you know what? I have to play around with it some more, guys, but I will schedule a training next month for WordPress. Sounds great. Thank you. I always need ideas for trainings, so slap them out for me. That's fine. So you can see that I'm still learning how to really perfect this, but it's growing, all right? And I'm just sharing it. That's all I'm doing. And I share it in my post, and I can tell what people are interested in this way, and I can tell what to talk about. So WordPress is great. Now, back to what we're doing. Um, I like to stay with one trainer, you speak. Well, that's awesome. So we can do photos and videos in here. Honestly, I like videos better, but it's a little more complicated than that, right? So if let's just say we were going to go in here and post. Oh, but trading on SEO. Okay, I can do that too. So, let's just say real results, real what do we have? Real help, right? Fast replies, real help. I'm just gonna go get something like simple. So I will just type in like travel. And I like videos and photos, but you don't want to have like a lot of videos on your page. So what I would do is like for this, oh, where are we at? Sorry. On this half, I would do videos. The travel tips, I would do photos. And then I would switch over back to flyers here for vacation deals. And then maybe videos for, travel myths and facts or just something like that. Okay. Switch it up. Don't keep it the same. But they're only going to be on there for like 30 seconds, if that. They're not going to study this. So don't spend a lot of time on this. This here is so you get seen. This is to build confidence. This is to remain in their head so that when they're ready to plan, oh, hey, there's Ash. She just talked about planning again. Here she is again, right? I want to be in these people's brains. All right. So we're going to get that. Let's just grab a photo. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. So, um, look at that scary cat. Oh, here we go. I like to do like people a lot. It's not even, wait, it didn't even do what I wanted. Hello, excuse me, rude. Travel. All right, here we go. So these are you see these up front? Everybody uses these, so don't use these, okay? Even this guy, I've used him tons of time. So we could do something. I've used her too, but that's okay. So let's just say I use them, all right? Um, Oh, you include your affiliate links in your blog. That's a good idea. Amazon store is a really good one. And I just learned that you guys can tag your Amazon store in your YouTube. So I'm going to start doing that too. I do have an Amazon store. You can get that Amazon store after 5,000 followers on Instagram, in case you're wondering. Now, can you guys see my files? Can you see me saving this or no? Can anybody see it? I don't know if you can. No? Okay. So I can't obviously show you that part, but that's okay. So how I do this is I will create a folder. My folder says travel with Dash. And then whatever I'm picking it for, I put the abbreviation. So if I'm doing why book with me, I do WB1, WB2, WB3. And then when I'm done posting it, I delete it because it drives me crazy. Okay. So let's just say I do WB1. You can't see it, but I did it. All right. So I have it saved. So then we'll go, let's just say if you don't want to pay for the expensive one, you want to do the free one, I'll show you Meta Business Suite. All right. Create a post. Now, technically, what is this? Why is it doing that? It wants me to do something. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So technically, you could come in here and just create a post. But when you're planning it and you're in Meta Business Suite, you're going to do Planner. And you're going to see my planner is not going to show up on here. This is because I do deliver it. But this all right here, this is all that I've already posted. So you can see I'll be busy. Y'all can see I'll be busy. Look at this. This is Facebook and Instagram though. But you guys can see I like to post. And here's that 12 p.m. this week, your Instagram followers are the most active, right? So we're going to schedule it just to give you guys an example. You can schedule your post. If you're doing a video, you can technically put it as a reel. If it's a video from Pexels, do not do a reel. Do a regular post because the Pexel videos don't have sound all the time. So it just looks really funny on the screen. So we'll say schedule it for here. Then Penny's instant, she's doing 10 a.m. And then we'll do today. Well, no, we want tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. Oh, no, come back. Not 10. All right. And then you can do the same on Instagram. Now, obviously, you can do different times, but I wouldn't suggest doing that. Now, if you do it manually like this, it's going to take you a little bit of time. Well, I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but honestly, it gets such good reviews and results, and I'm getting a lot of bookings this way. So I promise you, it works. Trust the process. Okay. Now we're going to come in here, add our photo and video. I'm going to upload that. Travel with Ash. Here's my video. And then we're just going to come over here. Now, I'll let you know if you guys don't know this. I have split screen, and most of you should too. I'll come in here and just do like this. Because I'm going to save all my videos, right? So I'm going to come in here and boom. And then I have everything. Everything's done. I don't have to do any of that. I don't have to do any of that. Next, they want me to edit the video. That's great. And then schedule. Okay? Does everybody understand how I did that? Is there anybody that is confused on that? Now, that's not technically part of my training, but I want to show you exactly what I do. That's it. Okay? That's how I schedule it. I don't think about it again. Now, I don't use this service. So it's, ooh, okay. Split the screen again. Okay. All right. Show me again. Is this a business account on Facebook? Yes. Yes. All right. So let's do this again. So let's set up the scenario real quick. We went to ChatGPT. We took all of our posts. All right, this is us. We did this already. Then we went to Pexels, okay, and we downloaded all of our videos. So we're set. We're ready to go. We're ready to post. We know what we're posting. We know when it, and we know how. So then I have it broken down just like this on my little Google Doc. Where did I go? All right. This is Meta Business Suite, right? I can take it back if we want. Let me take it back. Let me take it back. Take it back. Discard it. Go back. Inside Meta Business Suite. If you're on your business Facebook, okay, this is a business Facebook and a business Instagram. Do not do this to your personal Facebook and Instagram. Your family will hate you. Do this only on your business, okay? So then we're going to go to Planner inside there. You guys can see my screen split, right? Sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, Penny. Penny, go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Penny's mine. I love you, Penny. If you need help with anything, just tell me, okay? All right. Everybody, you can't see my split screen. Sheila, turn your phone sideways, sweetheart, if you're on your phone, but everybody can see it, so I'm not sure. But all I'm doing is, I can even unsplit the screen. It's okay. All I'm doing inside the planner is we got this set up. We're gonna hit schedule post. We're gonna pick our times. It's already there for me, right? Hit save. And then we scroll up, we add our video. Boom. And it seems foreign, but I promise you, after you do it so many times, I can get this done very quickly. I go to June, copy this, go back to my Meta Business Suite. Oh, what? No. Post it in there, hit next, schedule, and you're done. That's it. And you do it over and over and over. Now, if that becomes too much for you and you do want to pay for a service, I like business tax write-offs because I make too much money. So I do deliver it as a tax write-off. So in my deliver it, let me sign in. Kind of the same thing, okay? Except on here, I can do Instagram. These are my team building. I already told you guys. These right there, all team building. YouTube, you can't post like that. But Facebook, Blue Sky, and Threads. Okay. Then I can do the same thing. Boom. I go in, upload. Watch how fast this goes. Done. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like you're doing too much. Slow down. All right, fine. I love Deliver It, man. Oof, let me tell you, this changed my whole life. And it's not expensive. Like it's $15. Like I spend $15 every day. Like I just went to the gas station, spent 30. Like screw it. I'll spend 15 on myself, right? Then we hit schedule, and then we just come in here. I should be a salesman for these people. They need to run me my money. All right. Now watch this. You see this? Boom. Repeat. What? Once a week. And then we got 6, so we're gonna go down. We go one day over, and we change that. And I just scheduled a whole, like the whole, what is today? Tomorrow, Friday. All Fridays, 10 a.m. posts have been scheduled. Just like that. Boom. Isn't that nice? Oh, I'm telling you. And do. Yeah, it's 15. It does. Listen, let me pull up all of this. I'm telling you, have I ever used social medias? No, but a lot of people do. Can we do this from our phone and computer? Yes. Pity. Okay. Do we, can we do this from our phone and the computer? So Meta Business Suite, yes. Deliver It, no. Deliver It is so, you lost me. Oh no. I'll find you. Hold on, Tara. Do you have enough? No, Leslie. That's what I'm saying. They need to run me my money, right? They don't have affiliate links. But Precious, if y'all know Precious Carol, that's my bestie, my travel bestie. She taught me how to use Deliver It, and it has changed my life. Now, I'll tell you the socials. I have, let me see. They do. That's what I'm saying. Look at how many socials they have. They have Facebook, I don't Twitter, Blue Sky. And they have a free trial too. Can you repeat on social millennials, Brianna? I mean, social millennials might be the same. It might be better. I don't know. I just once I started this, I can't stop. I'm addicted to it. That's why I have so many posts because it's so easy to do. I'll sit there and I'm right now I'm watching The Last of Us and I'm just scheduling. That's all I did for the last 4 days. I don't have to schedule nothing for the rest of the month. Oh, what was that? I didn't mean to click on it. Yep, I think you can. Look, add social. So there's a blogger, LinkedIn, Threads, TikTok, Google Business. What is this? Discord? Is that Discord? Okay. WordPress. Somebody asked about a blog. YouTube, Tumblr, Nextdoor. Nextdoor, you have to have a company account. So hold on that one. Snapchat, if you want. I mean, they even do RSS feed too, which is something really complicated that I don't understand yet. Slack, whatever this is. Every time they come up with a new one, you can add it. Okay. Now, you want more power. So I have $15 a month. We have 10 profiles. I have 9 in use. Okay. And then you have 50 feeds and 50 sites. Listen, watch what this does too. All right. So I've been trying to build up my YouTube. If you guys know me, you know me. And I used to be monetized on YouTube and I lost it because when I got pregnant, life just got crazy and I had twins and that got even crazier. But I'm back. Your girl is back and we're ready. So I have it set up now on my YouTube where it will automatically post shorts. Look at this. Where's this short from? Tell me where this short's from. Have you seen this short? Where is this short from? Oh, I can tell you. It's from Branch Up. It's from Ralio. And guess what? Deliver It does. Watch this. Dun, dun, dun. Instagram, automatic to YouTube. So all of my Instagram videos from Ralio and Branch Up slap right over to YouTube, and I don't have to do anything to it. Tell me, how cool is that? I know. Oh, you have twins too, girl. Let's connect. We can talk. I know. Look, I just discovered it. Listen. Do you ever have challenge with templates when schedule your posts from different platforms? Yes. So that's why, Roshina, great question. That's why it's very important to check the word count because Blue Sky and like I think it's Threads has a certain word count, so I have to make sure it's inside of it. And then the videos and the photos have certain ratios, so you have to be careful about that. Now, if you're scheduling like on here, let me show you guys. Do a new post, and I just paste here. You see this right here where you can add it? They also have Unsplash, which is like Pexels, and you can put your photo from here. You don't even have to go to Pexels to pick a photo. You can just select one from here, and it will post in it too. So that avoids it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you have to pay more for Instagram or branch up. That's right. So bump paying more and just slap it over there. So how do you get shorts from branch up? I don't think, do they do videos? I don't know. Whatever gets posted on my Instagram automatically goes over it. Oh, wow. So you can repeat the post on social medias. I have a lifetime with it of $80. That's nice. Ah, hey, if that works for you, if you can get a lifetime, yeah, go. I don't know why. I just obsessed with this. So y'all don't have to use Deliver It. I don't care what you use. I'm obsessed. All right. So let me finish my training real quick. I got a few more things left to show you guys, and then we're done. All right. Does everybody feel though more confident about this? Like I tried to do 30 days of content in 60 minutes because I want to show you all the content you can do within 60 minutes. Does that make sense to you guys? Yeah? You're excited? All right. All right. We're good. All right. Let me finish this because I have a couple of things I want to tell you before we continue on. Okay. Little tips and tricks for you. So here's my final product for the month. I filled up my calendars. So you have a certain percentage that you can reach on Deliver It, and I am at like 98%. So I am posting the most that I can post for a month, and I am ready to skyrocket. This month I was not playing around because all of my trips pay out and by the end of September. So your girl needs to do some more bookings so I can do November, December, October, right? So let's see here. I got some tips and tricks for you. Okay. These are some things that I do personally. So reuse and repurpose a lot of my content. If you have a TikTok and you decide now you want to post on YouTube, save the TikTok videos, post them on YouTube. Reuse your content. Now, can you reuse it on TikTok? No, but everywhere else, you can. Any type of long captions, remove them. Do not write long captions. Nobody reads that stuff. Nobody. Unless it's like a testimonial or like a review or something, then leave it. Other than that, make it short. Okay. You can use the same post on multiple platforms. If you have a problem with it not doing as well, make an edit to it. Change the music in the background from one platform to the other. All you have to do is make a small edit for it to not have an issue. But that's only if you notice if it has an issue. Okay. If you are using TikTok, post the video on TikTok first before you cross everywhere else because TikTok pays attention. Nobody else does. Okay. If you see that the content is working each month, like I know why Book With Me works each month. So what do? I recycle it because not everyone saw it the first time. Nobody is going to notice. Like if you look at my Instagram, the videos aren't the same. Do they recycle? Yes. But each week, there's so many posts, you can't tell the difference. Okay. Next, do not sit down tonight and plan all of this at once. You are going to drive yourself crazy. What I like to do is I do like I said, I give 1 week before the next month begins, okay? And I do 7 to sometimes 2 weeks at a time. When I'm doing the Deliver It, I can post for the whole month, right? But I'm only doing 7 days of content so I can switch it up. So 7 days at a time, and then I work in sprints. I do 20, 30 minutes, and then I take a break and I come back to it. I try to finish like one setting. So like why Book With Me, I finish it, move on to the next one, but I take a break in between because you can mess this up. You can definitely overwhelm yourself, mess up. I have in the past. So I've just learned to build up to it. If you feel like it's too much, do 2 posts for the month and see how that does. And then next month, do 3 and then do 4 and add up to it. Okay. Do not overwhelm yourself. Do not plan this all at once. Sit down in settings and do it. Lastly, make sure you guys are mixing up your post types. So if you've learned that why Book With Me works, use it. All right. You're going to see that certain things are going to get more hits than others. And if they do, write that down. All right. Next month, ready to book, DM me something, call to action post. Like fun facts, that they liked those, that they liked the engagement, reuse it, okay? But mix it up. Don't try to use the same content every time because it kind of gets boring. All right. Um, okay, a lot to think about. I know, right? I blew y'all's mind. All right, so those are my tips and tricks. Okay. I'm gonna answer some questions now. So if you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I see some already in there. But I think I covered everything for the most part, and I have to still show Tara Branch Up Aurelio. So let's see. All right. So definitely more confident, a lot to think about. Should we create a travel TikTok page? I have one. I am okay. So a few weeks ago we discovered in one of my team meetings that I got shadow banned on TikTok because of Ralio. Ralio shadow banned me because it's the same content that everybody's posting at the same time. So it's like, hey, you're reusing content. So I stepped away from TikTok for a while, and now I use YouTube. But you can create a travel TikTok page, but make sure that you are a creator and not a business account because business accounts do not get as many views. Okay. I want to learn Ralio. Okay, I can show you that in a second. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Arlene. I appreciate that. All right. Awesome. So let's dive in, and I'm gonna show you guys branch up a Ralio. Yeah. So can you repeat what you should use videos and what were the photo? Do you mean like the platforms that I Pexels and CapCut? Is that what you mean? I think that's what you mean. Yeah, it's Pexels and CapCut. The Amazon store. Yeah, I can train you guys on Amazon store. Using your knowledge for my team. You're welcome. Yeah. All right, so let me show Branch Up and Ralio real quick. Everybody in Evolution and Archer should have Branch Up and Ralio because, well, it's fluff. You need fluff. The more fluff you have, the more chances people can see you. Now, what's the beautiful part about fluff is that it's branching you out, right? Hence branch up. That's where they're going with it. It's branching you out, but on top of that, it's also going to help when you're posting your actual post. Since you're reaching more, they have the actual post to follow it. So it's not just like branch up, branch up, branch up. That if you're doing that, you're not going to get any bookings. I can promise you, if you just use Branch Up and Ralio, you will not get bookings. You have to make it personal because they're just sales posts, right? So that's what we're doing here. So if you were to do Branch Up, now Branch Up I haven't messed with in a really long time. So Branch Up looks like this. So hopefully I can log into it. I set this up and forgot about it. Do not do the pro one because deliver it. If you wanna use it on Instagram, technically pro is like $100 a year, but I don't do this. I just pay for deliver it and just move it on Instagram. But Branch Up only post on Facebook and LinkedIn, so you can do that. I do not have a LinkedIn for my business because I don't care for LinkedIn, but they do post automatically for you. And you can see it doesn't really do much, right? So I don't really care for it, but I use it as fluff. So there's my fluff, all right? And then to get to Ralio, oh, not like that. You gotta go inside cruising power. Oh my God. Hold on, I have a lot of posts. Thank you. You're amazing. You're welcome. I already am both. Yep. Have a good night. Keep training us, please. Hey, guys, before you leave, y'all know I have training next week too, right? Don't forget. I do every Thursday, I do these. I have Branch Up, amazing. Yes. All right. I was posting too much when I was using Branch Up and Ralio. Chris, you're not posting too much. You are never posting too much. They can't see you every time they post unless that's like the only page they follow. So keep posting, sweetheart. Thank you. I have Branch Up posting on my business LinkedIn page. Is there any way to have posts automatically done on the company page? Uh, what do you mean? Is there a difference? Do you mean like, wait, are you talking, what company? Help me. What do you mean? What company page? All right. So Ralio, real quick, for those who don't have it. So it's posting to your business LinkedIn page. Do you have two separate business pages? Or it's posting, I have to take a look. What do you mean? It should only post to your business page. If it's you can edit it, but it has to automatically be a business page on LinkedIn for it to click. I think that's what you're referring to. So if you're from Australia, Andrew, I know you know to go through Silver Sea. Yep. See, Andrew, you were reading my brain. This is why you're on my team because we're in sync. You know what I'm saying? So if you're international and you have cruising power, you have to go through Silver Sea for Rallyo. If you are a United States base, it's under cruising power, under sales and marketing, under Rallyo social media. This is another good scheduler, guys. If you're looking for a free scheduler, Rallyo is great too. It can be used for the same setting. You can see the calendar in here. And I saw one time one of our very popular platinums. I want to say it was either Amy or yeah, it was Amy Cabrera or one of them. She goes in and she edits these and she will change the time so they post earlier. You can do that. And that will actually get you more views because we're all posting at the same time. So we're just doing mass content like this, so it doesn't get as many views. It's just fluff. That's all it is. But you can come in here and you can post. Where is that at? Create post. All right. And it does real stories. It publishes them. I only have Facebook and Instagram set up, and I don't do TikTok, but I'm pretty sure it goes to a whole bunch of them. And remember that RSS feed that I was referring to? It's here. That's also something it does. So this is cool. I like this. You can use the AI filter or feature too in here. And they do hashtags, call to actions. They do a lot of here. So this is another good one too. All right. So for why book with me in deals, do I have to show always, Irene? So especially if you're posting on Instagram, you're going to want to use photos and videos or it will not post. So I like let's look at my Insta. Let's look at my Instagram. I don't know how to use those tools. So they're going to take some time, Sheila. Download them on your phone and start playing around with them. Just search travel in there and um, you'll be able to, kind of look that way. Is LinkedIn a good tool for team building? Yeah, but you have to be careful, because, we can't really post jobs because it's not a job, but you can, talk about your opportunity on there. All right. So here's my page. All right. Now, I went in and I removed a whole bunch of weird followers. Yeah, they do have a LinkedIn. So here's swimming pages. There's the flyers that I'm referring to. I copied those flyers. This is some branch up. This is me. This is me here. Pack a bar of soap or detergent sheets. So that's my travel tip, right? Here's a video. This is a video from Pexels. Look, fast replies and real help. It's actually posting. So this is just fluff, okay? Now, if we go, how's this looking? How's my profile looking? My dashboard, my analytics. So right now I'm averaging about 4 to 5,000, I think. But wait till I start this month. Listen, I'm now posting 6 times a day. So we're about to, oh, and I did do an ad the other day because I was just bored. This is not what I want though. Where we want analytics. Give me my analytics, please. I can't find it. I wanted to see, oh, no, insights. Hello, right there, in front of my face. So last 30 days, I'm getting about 4,000 views just from this profile. So that works perfectly for me. I'm reaching 2,500 accounts. My reels are doing the most, posts are also doing, and sometimes my stories. The blue is the non-followers, which is almost half of it or over half. So it's working. Top content. They like the videos. That's why I'm telling you, these are Pexel videos. This is my video and mine, but Pexels does great. So this just showing you guys how it works. And this is my second month when I'm really doing like the heavy posting. So that's just from 1 month of regular posting like that. When doing the why book with me, can you use different videos from Pexels? Absolutely. So every day I do a different video. So if I'm doing 7 days of content, I'm going to get 7 videos. Okay. How many pools would you suggest? Wait, what? What do you mean by pools? Um, I think you meant to put reels. I don't know. I do a lot, so it really depends. Polls. Oh, I was like, wait. I mean, we can put some polls in there. Polls. So I like to do polls on my story. I share a lot to my story, and I think that kind of helps. 2% it says it helps, but I like to post a lot, and I also like to if I do a poll. I'll do it inside of like a story more so than to do it on my actual page because you can't schedule a poll, so you would have to do that manually. But you can. If you do like a this or that engagement post instead, you can do that too. Okay. All right. So everybody, we all got our deals. Um, wait, like an engagement post or the poll? Oh, the poll. Um, I don't know if I can. I'll try. Hold on. I don't think it's going to let me do the poll from here. Like I would, okay, here's this. I don't think it'll let me add to my story from here. Yeah, you'd have to do it from your phone. But you would share it, add to your story, and then they have like these little stickers, and then that's where you pick the poll, like the sticker option. I don't have it on my phone, so I don't have a way to show you, but there's that. Um, Oh, can you remind us again when you said the deals are posted on the supplier sites? They post them June 1st. So let's show you that while we're in here. I know we're almost into an hour and a half, and I said 60 minutes, but I lie, and I just keep talking. So we're in an hour and a half now. Real quick though. So if you go into Vax vacation and then you go to ALG vacations and you go to um there's I can never say this ALGB 360. This is where I get the stuff from. So I come here June 1st every day at the beginning of the month. June 1st, we log in just like that. You have to create a login for this, but it's the same as your stuff. Apple Vacations, just for an example. And then that flyer that I pulled for you guys is under current promotions. And they do it every month. There it is, June sale. They will like look, this says booking window is May 30th. So they must have posted this May 30th, but I didn't see it. So there it is. Like they said they posted the day before. They lied because I didn't see it. But whatever. May 30th, the day before, that works. But there's the flyer. And you can customize it, but I like to just screenshot it and just post it repeatedly. Yeah, we keep listening. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. All right. No. So Katie, if you connect TikTok to Ralio, you're posting content that's mass produced. TikTok will only do personal content. It has to be something that has not been posted by, even if you use a CapCut template, you have to edit the CapCut version out of it and change it, like somehow alter it, the sound, put words on top of it. It cannot be mass produced content on TikTok or it will not work. I can show you. I can listen. I did this a while back, and I think I did this in my team meeting, but I'll show you how I got shadow banned on TikTok. Yay. Which sucks because I was doing real good on here, okay? I mean, we were going, and it's starting to work. You can see I've went viral on TikTok before, not a problem. But what happened is we're gonna show you. So I went to a convention and I posted about that convention. All right, so we're gonna start from here. This is convention post, does pretty good. Convention post does pretty good. Ralio. You see how it dropped? All right. Convention post does great. I went on vacation. Here's my personal content. My personal content, Ralio. Now, I've been shadow banned at this point because TikTok is going, why are you using content that's already been used? What is that? So now I post again, 138, 233. Ralio, shadow ban me again. Now look at my content. It doesn't go over 200. Oh, there's one. Yeah. And then I posted Disney. Anytime you do Disney, you get over 200 views automatically. Okay. And now I have removed Ralio. So now I have to unshadow ban myself. And how do I do that? I have to keep posting until it says, all right, fine, you've been good enough. All right. Because look, you see this travel tip Thursday? I do this. This is my voice. I don't know why you can't hear it, but I do voiceovers on here. There's no sound. Okay. But I even comment from my own profile. I tried to unshadow ban myself and it just wouldn't work. I'm getting the likes, everything, but it doesn't like me. I go to the same profile, same video, take it over, and I posted it on YouTube. And now watch what it did on YouTube. And that's how I know I'm shadow banned. So view channel, shorts, and travel tip Thursday. Where did it go? I just shared it. Oh snap. I lost it. Oh, here it is. No, this isn't it. This is one of them. I think it's this one. Regardless, the videos over here, you can tell, even if I don't open them, we have this one just posted now, 184. That's Rally Ranch Up. I don't care about that one. 266, 1,000 views, 488, 160, 413, 2,000 views, 1,000 views. That's my travel tip. Here's another travel tip right here is 1,000. So once I started realizing this, I left TikTok and I was like, bye. So now I'm just posting here. But here's the beautiful part. I have been posting on TikTok for 3 years straight. So guess who I have 3 years of content to use? Me. So all these videos are all old videos that I just repost on here. I don't have to do anything. Yay. All right. Yeah. So that is really all I have for you guys tonight. I think I've shared a lot. Yes. Yeah, for sure. I actually have to go eat dinner now because my husband's starving. So I'm going to has been massive. Oh, well, where can you get the replay? Right here, actually. I will share this. I will share um let me this is always the part that I'm not good at. I want to share my profile. Oh, here it is. Give me that. All right, so there's my YouTube channel. You all like, subscribe, whatever. I appreciate it. Yeah, especially if you're watching the replay, make sure you like and subscribe because I am trying to do at least 3 to 4 trainings a month, doing it every week for you guys. And I'm going to be covering several topics. So you guys are definitely going to want to stick around. Okay. And other than that, I'll see you guys next week. Okay. You all have a beautiful night. Thank you so much for attending. I hope you learned a lot. That's honestly what I was going for is I just want to make it easier for you guys because if I could teach you how to do it, we all can be successful. There's billions of people that travel every day, so there's enough room for everybody to eat, you know? You're welcome. Aw. Oh, I didn't post it. Bad. Sorry. There it is. Yeah, we are all in this together. And I still have a lot of room left, so I can hold up to 100 people. So if you want to invite more people, y'all feel free to. Okay, invite your teams. I'm here to help. All right, you all have a good night. I'm gonna stop sharing. Good night. Yes, feed the family. That's what I'm about to do. Yep. Have a good night, guys.